Falling off is something that occurs to nearly everything, whether that be games, television shows, movies, styles, etc. Sadly, this happens to many great games, being overshadowed by more prominent titans in their space. The most saddening case of this, though, is Tower Defenders. The game was enjoyed by thousands, it had a rich theme, it had cool tower concepts, and it improvised where other tower defense games couldn't. If it was doing so well though, why does it struggle to blow past 20 concurrent players? Why is it nearly forgotten by the game studio that made it? This video will be to talk about why this is, and why you should try one of the best tower defense games out there. Before the video begins, I'd like to announce that I've recently gotten a Discord server. If you wish to join it, the link will be down below in the description. I'd also like to say that if you enjoyed the video so far, or if you haven't, make sure to comment down below. Not only does it help me out in the algorithm, but it also shows me I might need to do something differently. Thank you for your time. Back onto your regularly scheduled Dan Cycle rant. Tower Defenders is a medieval-style tower defense game which has 4 different game modes: easy, normal, hard, legendary, then, diverting from the regular difficulty change, PvP, endless, and one other that's kinda irrelevant and I don't remember the name of. Along with all these different game modes, there's also several different bosses that can appear in any round, most having unique mechanics. This is merely scratching the surface of how many different ways rounds could go, so to not lose your goldfish-like attention span, we'll move on to the next point. Tower Defenders is definitely one of the most unique tower defense games out there, and they've added much more to the game other than these main things. Its first taste of fame, at least to my knowledge, was a video made 5 years ago by none other than Roblox. The video has garnered just shy of 100,000 views. With this newfound fame, concurrent players rose to around 1.2 thousand, and stayed that way for a good while. Over time though, the developer got in more and more controversy with the Roblox staff, some of which was fairly justified, in my opinion, and this naturally got to some of his work being deleted, forcing him to migrate games. Not just this, but the original developer for the game was a bit of a crybaby. More than me, somehow. This, and the lackluster content, was the perfect recipe that ultimately spelled disaster for the game.
Lackluster content? Didn't you just say this was one of the best tower defense games out there? What do you mean lackluster?
Shut up. I'll get into that right now. Tower Defenders is definitely one of the games with the most potential out there, considering you could do a lot with the medieval theme. However, if that's the case, why isn't more content being released? I'll use Apple as an example, a company known for its very high quality phones. Every year, they typically release a new model. The biggest complaints about these models are the fact that they don't change much from the previous design. The thing that most people don't realize, though, is that Apple's pretty much already perfected their phone models. They perform exceedingly well in almost every single aspect except a scarce few. In almost every aspect, however, they perform amazingly. There would be no need to keep making huge incremental changes if there's just no need for it. I feel this is the same case for Tower Defenders. They've excelled in pretty much every aspect except for a small few, and they're kinda just too lazy to fix anything else. So, is that it? Is that the untimely end of one of the potentially greatest games out there? No, you're forgetting about the knight in shining armor of this story. The one sent from the heavens to come and rescue us like the pretty little princesses we are, Dreamwake. Dreamwake has taken control over all the intellectual property of Tower Defenders, and so far he's been pushing the game in a better direction ever since. If you've enjoyed the video, please make sure to subscribe, like, or even comment. Not only does it motivate me to keep on going, but it also makes me more recognizable, meaning I can get more information quickly and efficiently for videos like these. I really do appreciate all of you guys, and I'm terribly sorry for the lack of uploads. I've been focusing on the thoughts of one person for a while, which is why I've been very vocal about my own viewpoints. I don't know. I just hope you guys realize that you don't have to. Millions of people would jump at the opportunity to meet or just simply have a chat with you. You don't have to ignore all of those, change your entire being for one person. Genuinely, genuinely, thank you for watching. And as always, have a good one.